Hi, hello, how are you today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thanks so much for stopping by. Hello again. Happy Bookmas or Merry Bookmas, whichever one. Hello, I'm happy to be here. So today I'm going to some secondhand bookstores with my future sister-in-law, and I'm just so excited. We're gonna go to two stores, it's about 30 minutes away. My goal today, I'm on the hunt for the original ACOTAR covers. Will I find it? Probably not. Also, separately looking for some Harry Potter books, but I want like a cool set. So not just like any Harry Potter book. Let's see what I actually end up getting, but yeah, I figured, you know, it's a good way to shop for some books while also not spending an arm and a leg. I have no complaints. So yeah, I mean, like, there's not really much to say as far as the intro goes, but I will see you guys in the bookstore. I just feel like we're gonna have so much fun together, and I like book shopping, and I like bringing you along with me, and I really hope you enjoy these videos. And if you do, don't forget to like and subscribe. Enough said. All right, let's just jump right in. We'll get him to talk again. Hello. Good sir. Ah!
I welcome you here, but you should not accept.
Cheers. Clink. So delicious. It's me again. I'm back. I wanted to give you the full review and book haul. So I wanted to give you a review of the two bookstores that we went to, and then also I got way too many books, you guys. I did, but I didn't spend that much money. Let's get into it. Okay. We went to two bookstores. The first bookstore had so much stuff in there. So much stuff. It was definitely overwhelming. They had a whole Harry Potter section, which was like beautiful. I was really close to buying this like edition, this like illustrated edition of the Harry Potter books because I wanted to give it to my nephew. But my nephew's only 4, but my brother-in-law is reading the Harry Potter books to him. And I wanted to get it for him so that he could, like, you know, see what's going on and have like a better idea of it. But each book was $30, and I was like, they were brand new. They were brand new. They weren't like used books or anything, but I thought I was walking into a used bookstore, which some of the books in there were used, but I feel like I was just expecting like way cheaper prices. And they also had a bunch of new books that were just marked down by like 99 cents. So they had the whole Throne of Glass series and the new covers, and it was, you know, if the book is $15.99, it was $15. So it wasn't crazy huge, like, oh my gosh, best deals ever. But then if you kept going in, they had so many books, and they had like double stacked on all the shelves. So the books were laying like this, well, with the spine out, but then with another one behind it all the way to the top of the shelf, floor to ceiling, like so many books in there. So at the first bookstore, I only got 3 books. I was really good. I think they were each $3 or $4 each, so not really complaining. I got a total of 11 books between the 2 stores, and 10 of which are by the same author, which I didn't really realize until I got home. So we got The Heir by Joanna Lindsey, but the reason I got it, look at that. Y'all know I love a redhead. You know I love a redhead. And a man in a kilt. Yes. Where do I sign? So I saw they had this. Then I was like, okay, well, I want to read the series if it's a series. And so then they had, I honestly don't know which one goes next, but they also had books 2 and 3 in the series. Look at that. Gorgeous. So I think that's the 3rd one. I think this is the 2nd one, A Rogue of My Own. So all of them had this like art in the front, and I was like, yeah, I'll get them. That was literally the main reason I got these. But obviously on the first one, I only read the synopsis of the first one. It sounded great. And then these are the other 2 in the series. I think it's a total of 4, but they didn't have the 4th one, and neither did the 2nd bookstore. After the first bookstore, we took a little pit stop at PDQ, much needed. We were both starving. I don't know if I said this in the intro, because I'm pretty sure the intro was like really rushed, but I ended up going to 2 secondhand bookstores with my future sister-in-law, and we just had a great time. So I picked her up. We went to the first bookstore by her parents' house, so it was about like a 35-minute drive. And then we went to PDQ, and then we went to the other bookstore, and then I dropped her back off at home. I came home. Okay. Glad we're on the same page. At the second bookstore, they didn't have as many options. So the first bookstore had walls and walls and shelves, and so many shelves of romance books, double stacked. There were so many, it was overwhelming, quite honestly. The second one only had one tiny bookshelf. It was like a half bookshelf that had romance books on it, and it was 2 for $3. So I bought 8 books. So I wanted to show you. So I'm going to show you first. I'm going to basically save my favorites for last, but this is the only book that I bought that wasn't by Joanna Lindsey, Patricia Gaffney. It's called Sweet Treason, and she's a spy, and she's sleeping with the enemy. Sounded so good. So I got this. So I got that. And then I got these specifically because I liked that they all had the same, like, I hate how yellow the pages are though. I hate how yellow the pages are. But I liked that they all had the same spines. And I was looking for a 4th one in this series, but they didn't have it. So we got Hearts Aflame, Secret Fire, and Tender Rebel. I'm really excited about those. I don't like how yellow the pages are. Like, I know some people don't like when the pages are like bright white, but I'll take that any day over. It's basically orange, but like the actual page itself isn't terrible, but it's like, you know. These right here, I know they're really yellow, but my prized possessions. I love these covers and the spines of these books. They just spoke to me. I read the synopsis on the back, but the covers spoke to me, and they were $1.50 each. How could I leave them there? I wasn't gonna abandon those books. Okay, so we have When Love Awaits. Tell me that cover isn't perfect. No, don't tell me. And then that's what the spine looks like. Hearts of Thunder. A Heart So Wild. And then this last one is my favorite. Brave the Wild Wind. Look at that cover. So then when you put them all together, that's what they're gonna look like on the shelf. And I love it. I really, really like the way that they look. So I definitely want to get into these because I just counted. I just did an unhaul and then I counted my physical TBR and I was like, let me just see how many books that I have, including these 11 that I just bought. I probably should have just gotten like, you know, 2, 3. Nope, I got 11. I spent $22 though. So that averaged $2 a book. That's like a book at Barnes & Noble. I got 11 books, but I counted my physical TBR. I am now at 102 books on my shelf that I own that I have not read. So I really, really need to stop with the book buying because it's getting out of hand. And my friend who just moved into my neighborhood, she's like, oh, do you want to go to, I don't know, I think it's called like the paperback exchange, but I was like, oh, a bookstore? Yes. But I had just gotten through telling her, I have too many books. I want to go so bad, but I don't need to buy any more books. So I need to be good. I need to start reading books off of my physical TBR because it's getting a little crazy. But I really like all of her books together. Sorry, this one on the end isn't hers. But I really like the uniformity of the series together. Whoa. The second bookstore though, I don't know if I said this already, I definitely didn't. The second bookstore was connected to like an antique shop and then connected to something else. So the book part wasn't huge. They did have a lot of YA stuff, but I'm not really reading YA right now. Their romance section was so small. I parked my butt right in front of it. I literally sat on the floor and was looking through every single romance book they had because I was like, it's only $1.50. I gotta check these out. So I completely cleaned them out of their Joanna Lindsay collection. Oh, and then my future sister-in-law, her name's Joanna as well. Quinky dink. But so Joanna got, she got a box set of books and she got this like UK special edition of the Star Wars collection. I don't know, I'm not really into Star Wars like that, but it looked cool. And yeah, so we got far too many books. So that is going to wrap up today's video. Thank you so much for coming with me secondhand book shopping. And make sure to check out your thrift stores and your bookshops that aren't Barnes & Noble because we gotta support the local gals. Also, I went in there like, oh, I'm totally gonna be able to find an original cover of ACOTAR and Throne of Glass. I lied to myself several times, but it was worth looking for. But I ended up with 11 books instead. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. Make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.